sheets.
Yep.
And there's a new link. I couldn't get the other one to flip and
Okay.
rotate for some reason. So you have to try to find it on the
Okay.
Hyland Hills page.
You could probably walk in there, but do you not have your headphones?
I do.
I gotta get onto this Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, put it in the team chat or something. Maybe send it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you're with me, we'll give the music a moment here. After we get done with warm-ups, we'll get off the muted here and get started with the game. Okay, folks, hopefully you found the stream okay. Everybody's got their new home jerseys on here today, so we're wearing the home whites. We're playing Littleton Hawks from down south of us here. So here we go to get started. Puck comes back down to the Littleton end, chased down by number 7. That's Ariane. And let's see here. It looks like number 12 there, Jake. Sorry, guys. New jerseys, new numbers. Whole new game. So if you're with us last week watching some of these games, you know, I was getting more familiar with those guys in those other jerseys. Now we're starting to get into these new jerseys, so we'll see how we do tonight. Number 12, Jake, pushing up the puck up the ice there. Here comes Littleton into the zone. 1-on-3. Shot saved by Talon. So we got Talon in the net today. Start us off. Here comes up the ice. Looks like Andrew makes a move. He's going to get a shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Oh, on the outside. Puck's loose. In the net it goes. Not sure who threw that one in. 1-0 Hyland Hills. All right, game on. 1-0 Hyland Hills, 15-12 to go here in the first period. Looks like we had Andrew come down, get a shot on net. There was a rebound, kind of came out behind the goalie there, and somebody was able to tuck that in. I'm not sure if it was Andrew or somebody else, or even the defenseman for Littleton may have just smacked it in there, but it definitely went in. That'd be Andrew's goal there. He's coming up the ice again here, number 9. Getting some support there from, looks like number 11, Finn. Puck on the boards, going back down into the corner, picked up by number 16. That's going to be Austin. Moved over to Andrew. Andrew moves it up and out of the zone. Puck comes back here to the Littleton player. Defenseman moves it across, D to D. Littleton's going to gain the red line and dump it in here. Puck comes back down to the corner, picked up, moved up to number 78. That's going to be Merrick. I'm sorry, guys, my number's out of order here. Puck blocked there, comes out of the zone, picked up by the Littleton player up near their blue line, comes back across D to D. Again, Littleton gains the zone, dumps it in deep. Picked up back behind the net down there by number 71. That's going to be Deacon. Moves it up to number 19, Matthew, who moves it up to number 11, Finn. Finn moves it up out of the zone to number 28, Nolan. Getting some support there from number 78, Merrick. Littleton comes up out of the zone. Looks like Merrick caught an edge there coming out of the zone. Good check there by number 28, Nolan. Matthew moves it up out of the zone to Rome. Rome's got a man coming up here, moves it across to number 71, Deacon, who dumps it into the zone. Picked up down the corner by Rome there. He's got a guy on him there. He's going to try to move it through, gets it caught up on his feet. Littleton coming up out of the zone. Play off the boards, picked up by Rome. He's got to make a move here. He gets a pass across to number 22. That was Eason with the shot. Picked up by Rome again there with the shot here, coming off the edge. Another shot, just couldn't get it to the net. Just went a little wide there on that last one. There's a puck coming to the net here. Shot by number 18. Picked up in the corner there by Rome. 18 is going to be, sorry guys, we don't have an 18, that's Corbett, sorry. Littleton coming out of the zone here, picked up by number 2, Jameson. Checked on the boards by Jameson, moves it up. Chased down by number 22, Eason. And Corbett tries to dump it back in, but it's broken up by the Littleton player. Corbett's got it again up near our blue line, moves it up across, but picked off here by the Littleton player. Corbett's going to chase him down with the body under the boards here. Puck down in the corner, chase bound by number 22. It's going to be Eason. Shot saved by Talon. Corbett picks it up, flicks it up out of the ice, out of the zone, up to center ice here. Picked up by number 10 for Littleton, who moves it up the boards here to another man who misses the puck there. Picked up by number 2, Jamison, who moves it up the boards. But shot here down low by a player for Littleton. Picked up on the boards here by Jacob, number 10, and number 12, Jake Holstrom. A little bit of back and forth here after that goal. So we're just getting started here today. Number 10's got it on along the boards there. That's Jacob Havlin coming up out of the zone. Putting some pressure here on the defenseman, who picks it up and carries it back into the zone. Moves it up to his other D partner. Comes back to our D. We're looking to go D to D. Number 16, Austin over there working hard. Gets it up out of the zone to number 10, Jacob Havlin. He takes a check in the boards, but gets the puck deep. No icing. Littleton picks it up, chased down by number 11, Finn. Littleton coming up out of the zone. Pressure from number 9, Andrew. Picked up by number 6, Noah, and moved up the ice here to, looks like Finn there, who dumps it in deep, kind of stabs it in there. Number 9, Andrew, checked off the puck there, is battling for it back down behind the net. Comes down on top of the puck right now. The puck's underneath him. I'm going to blow that one dead. Let's pause it for the music, and we'll come back here just a second. 10:37 to go in the first period, 1-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, folks, face off in our defensive zone here. Looks like we got number, I think it was 78 there, Merrick, taking the face off. Comes up to the point here. Looks like we picked up a penalty there on number 10, Jacob, maybe for a roughing there. So we are going to be shorthanded here. And puck comes out of the zone. 5-on-4, 143 to go on this PK here with 10:18 to go in the first period. Littleton's going to gain the zone, drop it back here to the point. He moves it down along the boards. Chased down there by number 6. That's Noah. Noah continuing to work hard on the puck here. Puck comes back down into the corner. Excuse me, he was getting support there. Looks by number 16, Austin. Puck comes up here and moved up here to number 78, Merrick. Merrick's going to try to get a shot on net. He does. Goalie makes a save down into the corner. Ooh, Merrick coming in hard there down in the corner. Seems to be okay, but working hard on the PK here. Chipped up along the boards there by number 71, Deacon. And again, chased back down here by number, it's like 29 or 28, Nolan. Yeah, it's number 28, Nolan, coming down there. Coming back hard on the puck here as Littleton tries to gain the zone. Number 19, Matthew, chasing the player down behind the net there. Comes back out front here to box up. Littleton's moving the puck around the outside. Gets a shot on Talon, who makes a save. We'll hold up here as they make a save and hold the play after that whistle by T-Bird. Saw a little mix-up there in front of the net. So we'll try a couple different things today. I'll do a little zooming and try to get a better shot of the play here. I'm also working with different jerseys and different jersey numbers for the guys, so we'll see how that goes today as well. If you're just joining us, we've got about 16 people in here, family and friends. We've got the Hyland Hills Jaguars up 1-0 with 9 minutes to go in the first period here. We are in the PK. Matthew's got it, brings it back across here to, I think, his Deacon. Tries to get it up the boards, but loses it to the Littleton player. Matthew tries to move it up the center, but can't get it quite out. Picked up by Rome, who's coming up the ice here. And he's going to move a pass across, which gets picked up by the Littleton player. Rome's putting some pressure here, killing off this penalty for the last few seconds here. About 5 seconds to go on the PK here. Littleton player gains his zone, gets behind Matthew, gets a shot on Talon, who makes a save and covers up that rebound. And the guys are clearing him out of there. 8:34 to go, first period, 1-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, folks, back to live action. Picked up by number 18. That's Corbett, who gets it back to behind the net to Jamison, who moves it up the boards to, look like Finn there. Shot from Littleton here, picked up by Corbett, who's going to break that play up and move it up the boards to number 10. I was looking for Jacob there, but that's going to come down for an icing. So we'll come back down here. 8:16 to go, 1-0 Hyland Hills. Face off in our zone here. It's going to get tied up near the center. Picked up back behind the net there by number 10, Jacob, who moves it up the boards here. He's going to throw it up the boards here, looking for number 9, Andrew up there. Just couldn't find him. Picked up by Littleton and offsides here on the blue line. So we'll come back for a face-off here in the neutral zone. Okay, folks, back to live action. Face-off here in the neutral zone. Comes back down into our zone. It's going to get picked up by number 2, Jamison, who's going to sling it up the boards to number 7. That's Ariane working it up the boards here. Back down to the corner, picked up by Jamison. He's going to skate around a little bit, looking for a pass here. He's got somebody coming up the middle, and that looks to be number 12. And that's going to be Jake. Jake's going to come around and get a shot on net. Goalie makes a save, comes back behind the net. Pressured there by number 22, Eason. Ooh, big hit there on number 12. Okay, so let's see here. Pressured by number 12. Again, that's going to be Jake. Pressured down there in the corner by Ariane. Puck comes back down behind the net, picked up by the Littleton player. Pressured by number 22, Eason, who lays the body on the guy, but he's going to take a penalty here. Looks like a 2-minute roughing. 7:09 to go. 1-0 Hyland Hills. Penalty ends up being on number 12, Jake there. I think Jake's thinking that they got the wrong guy just because I think that it was Eason who maybe got the penalty there. He kind of put a body on a guy down there in the corner. They were close by each other, and it's kind of hard to maybe tell for the ref who actually pushed the guy. But nevertheless, we're 5-on-4 here for 2 minutes. 7:01 to go in the first period. 1-0 Hyland Hills with 1:53 to go on the power penalty kill. All right, guys, back to live action. Puck's brought up here in the point by Littleton. They are on the power play here. Shot by Littleton, saved by Talon. All right, back to live action, folks. Number 16, that's going to be, Austin bringing it up the ice. Carries it in, but taken away by Littleton there. Move back out here on the defensive point to number 16. That's going to be Austin, who moves it up back down into the Littleton zone. Picked up by Littleton, brought back into the defensive zone, and reverse play. Moved up here on the wing, pressured by number 22. That's Eason, who's putting the pressure on down there, getting some support from, looks like number 10, Jacob. Boy, this is harder than you think. All right, so here we go. Littleton's got the puck, comes back up the ice here, moves it up here, and pressured by number 9. Number 9, Andrew, puts a hit on. Puck comes back down in the Littleton zone. Defenseman stops behind the net. It's going to move it up to the wing. Actually going to skate it up out here and moves it across the ice. Pressured by Andrew there along the boards. He's going to pressure the guy and try to break the play up, but it gets caught in the ref's feet along the boards up by the blue line. We get a little tie up here. Littleton gets it deep, picked up down there by Matthew McCaslin, who moves it up the boards here with a little chip pass. Let's see if that gets up net, and it doesn't. It's going to go for an icing. So nice attempt there by Matthew there to kind of soft pass it up into some soft space. All right, here we go, folks. Face off back down here in the defensive end. Here comes number 28, forcing the puck out of the zone, chasing it down there. That's going to be Nolan. Puck comes back across into the Littleton zone here. Littleton moves it up and out. Nolan's going to bring a puck back down the ice for what I think is going to be an icing here, because he just missed a timing pass there with, looks like Roman Merrick.
I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. Here we go, folks. All right, face off in our defensive zone down here. We got 4:57 to go in the first period. It says on the clock there, shots are 5-5, so we got a pretty even game so far, even though we took that early lead, 1-0. Matthew's going to pick it up down there in the zone. He's going to skate it up and move it out here to number 28. That's Nolan, who picks it up and dumps it over there. It looks like it's getting some pressure from Merrick. Coming back out of the zone here is Littleton. Dumps it in deep. Going to get picked up back down there by number 71, Deacon, who takes a hit. Looks to be all right. Here comes the play out of the zone. Pass a little behind Rome there. He did a nice tip job to get it up out of the zone. Looks like we're going to have a dead play. Maybe a penalty here on Littleton, perhaps? Yeah, we're going to get a power play here. So with 4:29 to go, Littleton's going to take a penalty there. Looks like maybe for a check from behind, roughing maybe. Looks like he's going to get 2 minutes. I'm not sure if he's getting a 2 and a 10. Wouldn't make a big deal, but we get the 2-minute power play here with 4:29 to go in the first period. Okay, folks, face-off comes back up here to number 18, Corbett, who's going to move it over to Andrew. We got music still going here as we play. Shot comes in from Andrew, but gets blocked by the Littleton player. Chase back down here, but a hard slap shot clear by Littleton there is going to go on net, and T-Bird's going to hold that for a sec as Corbett comes back to pick it up so the guys can regroup here. 4:21 to go in the first period, 1-0 Hyland Hills. We have a 2-minute power play with 1:48 to go on that. Andrew's coming up the ice. Gets the puck taken away, but it's going to try to find some space here as he pulls it back to buy some time, let the guys set up. Coming into the zone here, it's number 22, Easton. He moves it back up to number 9. That's Andrew. Andrew moves it across to number 12, Jake. Jake's going to dump it down deep to number 7, and that's Ariane. Pucked out to Corbett, who's got it on the point there. Shoots a shot that gets blocked by Littleton. Corbett's going to come back and pick it up in the zone. Corbett comes up, moves a nice pass up here to Easton, who's going to get it up to number 12, Jake. He's going to try to get it deep here. Easton's chasing the puck down again. Turned back up here to the point to Andrew by the Littleton defender. Puck down in the corner, up to number 78, Merrick, who shoots a shot that flips up over the net. Puck out to the point here to number 16. That's Austin, who moves it across to Andrew, who gets taken out by the Littleton player there and loses the puck. But he's going to come up out of the zone here and move back from Corbett back across here to Austin. Austin's got it, loses control, but dumps it in there. Chased down by Merrick. Play comes out to number 16. Austin picks it up. He's going to move it up the boards again to number 6. And that's Noah coming into the zone with the puck. Dumps it in deep. Chased down by number 78, Merrick, and getting some support from number 28, Nolan. The guys are going to go hard for the puck here. 12 seconds to go on the power play here with 2:39 to go in the first period. Littleton's trying to bring it out and whiffs on the shot there as they're trying to get a clear attempt. Puck comes back down the corner and broken up there by number 6, Noah, and brought up to number 16. Shot by Austin, which comes up behind the net and hits the back of the net. Puck moved out front, and Littleton's going to be able to get it out for an icing here to end off that power play. So 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. 1-0 score here for Hyland Hills as we end off that power play with nothing to show. But good job of the guys, good attempts. Okay, puck comes back down the Littleton zone, picked up and moved behind the net, up high off the glass. This is probably going to hit T-Bird, I'm thinking, and it does. So he's going to have to play that with no icing as Matthew picks it up and moves it behind the net here. Up the boards to number 10. That was Jacob with the play, and Matthew gets it back and moves it up to number 11, Finn, who dumps it in deep. Chased down by number 10, Jacob there as he comes into the boards pretty hard with the guy. He spins out, loses the tire there. Number 17 turns back. Still getting pressured by Jacob here as he moves it up the boards and out, which is the most likely going to be an icing call again here. 1:42 to go, 1-0 Hyland Hills. First period. Littleton player comes in, is going to make a move. Pushed out to the corner there by T-Bird. I believe T-Bird got a piece of it. Here we go, coming up the boards. Looks like we got Corbett who's got the puck. He's going to move it up to number 28, Nolan. Nolan takes a shot here, but it's going to get picked up by Merrick. He's got Rome out in front. Ooh, just can't quite find him out in front there. Puck moved up the boards by Littleton and up out of the zone. Corbett breaks up the play on the boards there. He's going to put a body on a guy and getting some support from Merrick, number 78. As Littleton brings it back behind the net, broken up by number 2. That's Jamison back there. Rome with a little hit up there on the boards. Play back down the corner, moved back behind by Corbett. Here comes Jamison up the boards, who's going to get it up to number 28. That was Nolan. And here we go, we got Corbett again with the puck. He moves it up here to Jamison. He's looking for Rome up on the boards. Kind of a bouncing puck again here. A little bit of that again today, right? The early season bouncing puck, if you will. The early season, kind of misfires, if you will. Guys are trying to work some things out, some choppy plays. Guy over there kind of put a little shot from behind there. It looks like everybody's okay. Puck comes back down into the Littleton zone for what looks to be an icing with 18.3 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, 17 seconds to go here. Here comes Ariane up out of the zone. Oh, just gets broken up by the Littleton player as he tries to break away there off the faceoff. Picked up by number 16, Austin behind the net. He's going to shoot it around the boards, right up here to the red line of the Littleton player. Getting some pressure there by, looks like Jake. All right, folks, that's the end of the first period, and that's 1-0 Hyland Hills. To get us started here today, we had a nice goal there, I think, by Andrew. So we are on the lead here, 1-0 at the end of the first period, which is good. I think the guys have played a pretty good game. It's been a little choppy all over the ice at times, probably on both sides of the ice, but good hockey nevertheless, and good competitive hockey here today as we round out the first period and watch the guys here get ready for the next. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the crowd here across the way. We got some folks building up in the center and the left there for the home team. So we're getting the crowd growing. So hopefully at some point, if you're able, you can make it out here for one of these home games at this cool arena that we get here at home. This is called the Blue Rink, and the Blue Rink actually has a couple sides of stands. It's got a big scoreboard up top here. Let me show you that. Not that you can really see it. Actually, you can see the numbers on there right now, which is good. So 1-0, getting ready for the start of the second period. So cool facility here at home. It's good to be here, of course, and represent our home home team here on the home ice finally, as we got started with our first couple games of the season up in Vail last week. A couple wins for us as we got the season kicked off. It was a lot of fun. I think everybody had a nice time up there getting up to the mountains and getting out of the warm a little bit. It's been pretty warm here in Denver over the last few weeks, so as it has probably everywhere this summer. It's been a warm summer. All right, so the guys are ready, and it sounds like they're all pumped up, ready to come out here for the second period. Let's see if we can get everybody called off. Of course, we got talent in the net back there. We got number 16, Austin. Number 6, looks like Noah. And then we've got number 12, that's going to be Jake. With number 22, Eason. And number 7, Ariana. Faceoff gets tied up here at the center. Kind of moved back down here by Jake and pressured by Ariana as they come back down to the zone. Ooh, turnover there, and shot here from Jake right on net. Rebound comes out behind the net and kind of swept up there behind the net by the Littleton player. And they're able to get it up the boards and just get it out of the zone. I think I heard a whistle over there, which I did. So it looks like we got an offside call there as the puck just squeaked out of the zone there. 15:42 to go in the second period. 1-0 Hyland Hills. Face off here at neutral zone in the center ice. Okay, face-off comes along the board. Easton's got it there. He's battling for it. Puck comes up here to Jake, who's going to put some pressure on. He's going to try to put it deep down there, and he's going to get pressured by number 22, Eason. Puck's coming up out of the zone. The Littleton player is going to move it up, which I think will go potentially for an icing, but not quite. No, Littleton player is going to win the battle there as far as winning the race to the puck. And also, it didn't really get all the way down there for an icing. So, nevertheless, here we go. The puck comes up to Eason. He's got a little bit of room there if he can find that puck. The guy just got it up there to the Littleton player. Looks like some physicality there by number 6. It was Noah with the hit up there by the blue line. And here comes number 16. That's Austin with the puck. Enters the zone onside. Going to move the puck to the net with a shot, which gets kicked to the corner. Number 12, Jake there, took a little bit of a shot. He's coming off a little bit of pain there. I'm not sure if he got hit with a stick or an elbow or something like that as the play came down there. Looks like we do have a penalty upcoming as well, and I'm not sure. I believe it is on us. So high stick. Maybe it's just a high stick, played with a high stick. So face off in our defensive zone. 1-0, second period, 14:39 to go.
You did this every week?
I have been. Oh, Andrew with a shot. Going down in the corner there with the celebration. Nice shot off the outside there was Andrew. Comes down and rips it in. So nice job there with the shot. So 2-0 lead, 14:31 to go in the second period. Andrew gets another one there. All right, guys, face off at center ice with 14:31 to go. Okay, so 2-0 Hyland Hills with 14:28 to go. Littleton brings it into the zone. Puck comes down into the corner, picked up by number 18. That's Corbett, who brings it up the boards to number 9, Andrew again, who's looking to pick up a loose puck there with the defender, but loses his footing. Corbett's going to break up the play there at center ice, and he's going to get it lost in his feet, but finds a way to move it forward. He's got number 11, Finn, coming to the net. Let's see if he can find him. Corbett's got it behind the net, looks out front, shot to the net by number 10 there. That was Jacob with a shot. And there's Andrew with another shot from the point, a slap shot that comes down to the corner, chased down by Finn with some body. Uses the physicality to take control of the puck. He's going to move it back down behind the net to number 10. That's Jacob. Finn's got it now again in the corner. Finn dumps it back down behind the net, getting support from Andrew there in the corner. Littleton picks it up, throws it up the boards here. Matthew's going to look like he might come up to grab it, but it was kind of a little bit of a timing play, so it's coming back now. Matthew catches the puck in his shin pads there as the Littleton player went to dump it in. Play comes back down in the corner, picked up by Andrew as he's coming up and out of the ice, or out of the zone. Makes a nice move with one hand there to get the extra space he needed to come to the net with that puck and get a shot. Battling hard for the puck behind the net. Littleton player picks it up, moves it back behind the net, and we're going to get a couple guys changing up here. Puck comes back down into our zone, picked up by Matthew McCaslin, who's going to take a hit down there, but still moves it back across to Deacon, who's going to try to get it up here to Rome. Oh, puck comes into their feet. Here comes American Rome coming up the ice. Oh, Rome makes a nice pass there and shot. So it's going to be number 87, Rome, assisting on, let's see, I want to say that was, gosh, let me see here. I want to say that was 28, Nolan, who got the goal there. And it was indeed. So Nolan, with the pass from Rome, gets a shot right in. Nice assist.
So if you
All right, so we had a goal there by number 28, Nolan, assisted from Rome, and I think we had another assist there from, looks like Merrick as well. So Merrick and Rome assisting on that one as the puck comes down in the corner and forced again over into the other corner there by Nolan, who's going to get some support. Matthew gets a shot from the blue line there, which is a nice shot right on net. Goalie deflects the rebound into the corner. Picked up by the Littleton player and brought behind the net. He's going to move it up the boards and finds his man as they're coming up out of the zone. Matthew finds a loose puck as he moves a backhand pass that gets caught up in the Littleton player's feet as they come back towards the center of the ice, but not able to connect on the pass as we come out to center ice here, pressured by Rome. Oh. Guys are flying around out there. Matthew's going to pick it up back behind the net here and move it across to number 28. And again, that's, Nolan there. Big hit on the boards by Merrick. Play comes back down there to number 71, and that's Deacon making a play up the boards. And number 7 picks it up here in the neutral ice. That's Ariana, gets it deep. Chased down by number 22, that's Eason. Play moved up the boards and glass down into the Hyland Hills zone for an icing. With 11:38 to go in the second period, we've got a 3-0 game, Hyland Hills. Okay, off the faceoff, Littleton's going to come up out of the zone. This guy tries to make a move. Drops back to the Littleton player who gets caught up there at the blue line by, looks like by number 12, who's Jake. Get an offsides call here. We'll get a faceoff at neutral zone center ice. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks. 2-on-1 coming into the zone. Pass over there to number 7, who tries to get a shot. That was Ariane coming to the net. Littleton comes up out of the zone. It's going to get it in deep, but we have an offsides call here at the blue line.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
I had no idea.
Okay, folks, face-off here is going to get kicked back to number 6. He moves it up the boards. That's Noah. Puck's coming down in the Littleton end. No icing. Pressured by number 11, Finn, and number 10, Jake. Puck comes out to the point. Shot there from the point. Almost picked up there by number 11, Finn. Is picked up by 10, Jake. Jake gets a shot and then also gets a shot there from Andrew as he's coming to the net hard. But we do get a penalty, looks like on Littleton here, I'd imagine, for something that they did while they were in the defensive zone. Let's see what they got. Got to be a holding or hooking or something like that. So power play here coming up for us. 10:44 to go in the second period. 3-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, folks, off the faceoff, it's brought back here to the point to Corbett. He moves it across to number 9, Andrew. Back to Corbett again. He's looking to maybe take a shot, but moves it over to Jake. Back up to Corbett, who's going to bring it back to Jake. Looking to move the puck around here and buy some time over to Andrew. Andrew's got the puck up to Corbett. He's looking to turn towards the net, takes a shot. Gets blocked in there by either us or them. Hits somebody in the center of the ice there, but good shot by Corbett. Trying to bring it to the net. Littleton player's working hard here trying to get it up and out, but Jake picks it up and it's got it on the boards and moves it up to Corbett, who's going to move it across to Andrew. Andrew's got it, loses the handle, and going to go ahead and find the puck, but I think he's going to pick up a slash here or a hook. After he lost the puck, he kind of got a hold of that guy there. So we'll be even up. 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the second period. We got a 3-0 Hyland Hills lead, but we also have a 4-on-4 here coming up. Puck comes back down to the corner in our defensive zone, controlled by the Littleton player as he comes into the corner. We have a 4v4 here, so 4-on-4, as we got a couple penalties offsetting here. Looks like they're going to have a power play for about 30 seconds when this is all said and done with the 4-on-4. Puck comes down, picked up by Merrick. He's looking for Rome across the ice, and he finds Rome, but Rome just can't quite grab the handle as it comes through, kind of between his feet and his stick. But he's going to put some pressure on this guy back down low. Nice forecheck by Rome there as he doesn't go behind the net. He just kind of stays on the outside, keeping the pressure on. Puck comes back down the corner, is going to get picked up behind the net by Merrick. He moves it over there to, looks like Austin's got the puck here, up to Rome with a little bit of space. Let's see what Rome can do here with a little bit of room. Kind of gets tied up in the middle of the guys there. They kind of crossed up each other, no big deal, but let's see what else we can do here with the loose puck. We got a lot of space in the 4-on-4, which is often a good thing, right? When you're out there cruising around, you can have that little bit extra room. So see if anybody can find that space and get it going here as we get the puck back down in our defensive zone. Comes up to the point here, and Rome's going to try to dump it in, but just couldn't get a piece of it as it goes down for an icing. Okay, folks, back to live action. Puck comes out to neutral ice. It's going to get dumped in by the Littleton player and picked up down there by number 2, Jameson. He's going to take a little bit of a check down there in the corner. He's going to mix it up and fighting for the puck there, getting some support from number 22, Eason. And puck comes out here to number 18, Corbett, who loses it in his feet. He's going to get it in onside and getting some support from Jake here. He comes back out to Corbett in the neutral zone. He's going to try to move it over here to number 2, Jameson. He works it up the ice and is going to get through here, coming to the net and see if he can get a shot on net. He does get a shot, but it just goes wide. Pressured down there by number 22, Eason. Here comes Littleton up out of the zone, chased down by Jake, who breaks up the play with his foot. Littleton's going to dump it into our end and gets kind of hit by Corbett there and picked up down there behind the net by Jameson, who's coming up the ice there and gets a pass up to Andrew, who's got some wheels here as he comes out of the zone. Picked up by a Littleton player. And Corbett's going to get the puck up to Andrew, who's going to catch it with his foot, but just can't get the handle on it. And Littleton's got the puck again up on the boards here, trying to come up. Player takes a hit on the boards from number 12, Jake, who moves it up to Andrew. And Andrew's going to put it deep. We are going to get a change. Here comes Finn on the forecheck. We have number 10, Jake, over here as well. Players coming down with Matthew and Finn coming back to pressure. Shot from the outside from the Littleton player goes wide. Picked up in the point, dumped back deep. Picked up down in the corner there by number 71, Deacon, who's going to get it up the boards here. Let's see if we can avoid the icing on that one. No ice, yep, so no icing. Finn's going to chase that down as Littleton player picks it up. He's coming up out of the zone, pressured by Jake. Here comes Andrew trying to pick up a poke check in the center of the ice, but Littleton's still coming down with a shot, which T-Bird picks up and kicks the save down there to the corner. So nice pickup by Talon. Kept in by Littleton, taken back down there by Deacon, who's going to flip it up out of the play. But no penalty here, so it's just going to be a dead play. With 6:54 to go in the second period, we got a 3-0 Hyland Hills lead. Okay, here comes number 28 up out of the zone, Nolan, who's going to take a shot, gets blocked down in the corner by the Littleton player, who's going to move it up the boards. Bouncing puck comes out to neutral ice, moved across there by number 6, Noah, but play comes into the zone offside, so that was a nice little break there, no worries. Face off neutral zone, 3-0 Hyland Hills, 6:38 to go here in the second period. All right, face-off comes across here, up and picked up by number 6. It's going to be Noah who dumps the puck in deep, getting some pressure here from Nolan. And Merrick coming to support the puck behind the net. We've got Rome high here looking to pick off a play here as the guy moves it up the boards. Turn back over to Littleton. Let's see if we can't find a loose puck. Puck's up, loose up the boards here, picked up by number 6. That's Noah. He moves it over here to number 16. That's Austin. And no one's able to get it down there deep. A couple guys are changing up. Puck's coming out of the zone here. Nolan coming back, puts a hard hit on a guy along the board's edge. Still working hard as Littleton dumps it down here into our zone. Picked up by T-Bird, who moves it back over to Austin. And he's going to get it over to, looks like number 6. That was Noah. Dumped in by Ariane. And chased down there behind the net by number 16, Austin again. He's battling for a loose puck. Getting some support from Ariane. Brought up here to Jake on the point, who's going to move it back down low. We got Ariane chasing the puck down with a little bit of support from number 18, Corbett. Corbett's going to keep the puck in down there, and Ariane's going to chase it down behind the net with some support from number 12. That's Jake. And Littleton's going to work it up out of the zone. Forced by Jake to make him dump it in, and still going to come down here with some speed and pressure the puck on number 2 there. That's Jameson fighting for the puck. And moved up over here to Jake on the point, who's going to try to find a loose puck, and does. We've got a 2-on-1 with Ariane here for Jake and Ariane. Let's see if we can find one here. Shot on net and saved by the Littleton goalie. 3-0, 4:54 to go in the second period, folks. Face off in the Littleton zone. Okay, face-off comes up to Finn, who's going to work it to the net there, and the shot goes on net, and rebound comes out, but nobody's able to pick that up. Dumped in by number 18, and that's Corbett, pardon me. And brought up here to the point, our blue line by Jameson, and flipped up out of the zone by Finn here, looking for Andrew, as Andrew picks up the puck and moves it back again over here to Jameson, who moves it up and across and out, and Andrew's got the puck coming in the zone. Wants a shot hard and rising up over the net. Jameson's going to try to keep it in. Got a bouncing puck there, which ends up going offside. So good play by Jameson there to kind of knock that one down. It was bouncing around at him, and those are tough to pick up sometimes. So good hand-eye coordination. Face off in the neutral zone. It's going to get picked up there by Nolan, who's coming hard to the net. Gets kind of taken down, maybe lost an edge. The puck comes back down behind the net here and picked up by Rome. Rome almost got a piece of that one there. He's still fighting for the puck down there in the corner. Some good pressure here by the guys so far today. Puck comes up out of the zone. Picked up out here by number 71 and moved across by Deacon up there and chased back down into our zone by Deacon again. Deacon's got it, working it back behind the net. It's got Rome up the wing there, but tries to throw it up the center to Merrick, but just doesn't quite connect. Matthew's going to pick it up now and try again. Here comes Matthew with a nice move here as he works it up with one hand up to Nolan, who's, takes a hard hit up high there, which is definitely going to be a penalty there on these guys. Got to be an elbow or something like that. That was a tough call there, a tough penalty, of course, kind of a high hit there. Looks like Nolan's A-okay, though, which is great. So let's keep these guys working here. Lots of good hard work from those guys today. It seems like they're getting a lot going. Not only shots, hits, drawing some penalties, scoring some goals. Good stuff here all around. So 3-0 Hyland Hills, 3:27 to go And we're going to be on a power play for 2 minutes here. So let's slide up here a little bit and watch some power play as we get ready to try to get another goal here. Face off brought down in the corner by Finn, pressured by Eason. He gets it up here to Andrew, who's got it fighting for it along the boards, getting some support from number 22, Eason. Shot to the net, comes out to the point again after a rebound comes out and cleared out by the defenseman. We got a nice pass across here and shot from the point. The goalie makes the save. Good movement by the guys so far, though. Good shot. Let's keep it going. 1:38 to go on the power play with 3:05 to go in the second period. 3-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, so Finn picks it up behind the net. He's going to throw it up the boards here to Corbett, who gets the puck and moves it across to number 9, Andrew. Andrew's got the puck, moves it up to Corbett. He's going to try to move it towards the center of the net, but picked up by the Littleton player, who's going to attempt to get a clear, and does, into the crowd over there, just kind of low, but free puck. Got to get that, got to love it. Oh, he's willing to give it back. Nice guy. Got to keep those. Yeah, he's going to keep it. That's what you do. Okay, guys, face off here in the neutral zone. 1:21 to go on this power play with 2:48 to go in the second period. Puck comes out here, picked up by number 12, Jake, who's going to shoot it across here to number 22, Eason, who moves it to the net, but goalie makes a save back down behind the net. And Littleton's going to get a clear, but I don't know if this one's going to go for an icing. It's not. It's going to get picked up back here by Corbett, who's going to move it behind the net and come up the ice to Jake, looking for a give and go. Finds Andrew across the ice, who's coming up with some speed, makes a move on a guy, enters the zone. See if he can get a shot or a pass to the net here. Going to buy some time and cut back on the delay here. Working it down low on the board's edge. It's going to come back up high. Moves it up to Corbett, looking for the 2-on-1 here. Puck's back across here to Jake, who's got it down low. He's going to come behind the net and come up high to Andrew. Andrew moves it across to Corbett, who takes a shot low, but it doesn't get through. Picked up there in front by Nolan, who takes a shot, and it just gets beaten up by the goalie there. So 22 seconds to go on the power play here. Let's see if we can't find a way to get one with 1:49 to go in the second period. Face off, shot back around the net there by the Littleton player, comes up to the point and pressured there by number 6. That's Noah, who's trying to keep it in, getting some support up here by number 16, Austin, who does keep it in. Back down low to Jake, number 10, who's going to bring it right out front, but doesn't quite make its way up front. Pressured by Rome down in the corner, creates the turnover there. The play is picked up by Merrick, who moves it up to the point. Merrick's got it again. He's going to shoot the puck high and score. So 1:24 to go in the second period. That's going to be a 4-0 lead for Hyland Hills at the shot by Merrick. Nice work, guys. Okay, folks, so 1:20 to go in the second period. We got a 4-0 Hyland Hills lead. We got number 22 coming in, taking a shot there. That was, Eason, who took the shot there as he dumped it in kind of around behind the net. Play comes up on the boards, pressured by Jake, who's going to create a turnover here and get the puck and work along the boards. Moves it over to Eason. He gets a shot that goes wide, but comes up to the point here and shot by number 6. And that was Noah with the shot. Held up here by Jake on the point. He's going to move it over here to Ariane, who gets a shot just over the top of the net. Picked up by number 16, Austin, who dumps it back down deep. Pressured by Ariane into the corner. Getting some help from number 6 there. He takes a little bit of a hit, but is okay. That was Noah with some physical play down there as he's pressuring from the point. Here comes Littleton back up out of the zone with 30 seconds to go here in the second period. They're going to dump it in deep. And we've got number 16, Austin, picking it up back there in the corner. Play comes up and out of the zone here. Passed up to number 12, Jake, who's got some time here, 20 seconds. Let's see if he can find a way to get a shot. Brings it up along the boards for the delay there and tries to find Easton coming to the net, which Easton found a loose puck. Jake picks it up and looks like he's going to take a spill, but no penalty. Takes a hit down in the corner. Oh, Jake with a hit there. And pressure by Jacob as he catches it in his feet. At the end of the second period, we've got a 4-0 Hyland Hills lead here. So good start today by the guys. Good goaltending by Talon. Excuse me. As we'll have, let's see here, a period break with the ice cut again. So we'll have a couple minutes in between the second and third period. So 4-0 lead here for Hyland Hills as we end the second. We'll start back here in about, I'd say about 10-15 minutes for the third period. So just hang tight, folks, as we pause the stream with the sound. We'll hang tight and maybe I'll jump in there and give you a little bit of feedback on how the game's going for a moment. All right, you guys, so entertaining first couple of periods there. I think we had some shots, 22-7 of the shots there. As you can see, I think we had a decent amount of shots. We'll probably bump that up, a little more pressure here and there. Maybe a little more continuity with the passing again as the guys get settled into playing with each other and things like that. But you can't deny we're having a good start to the season so far here in the third game now that we're up 4-0. So hopefully the guys can continue to carry that and get some extra goals here in the third. You never want to see them, take advantage of a team too much if you're beating them like this, but the guys definitely need to gain some confidence together and individually as well. So, it'd be a great opportunity for these guys to pour it on in the third here and continue to build their confidence in this young season. So, 4-0 lead here again at the end of the second period. We've seen a few penalties today. Not so bad, I don't think, as maybe the last couple games we had where we had quite a physical affair, between both teams. Maybe a little more historic reputation between the teams as far as them knowing each other and playing each other quite a few times last season. So again, today is seemingly maybe a little less physical than last weekend, which is fine, but the guys seem to be handling everything well and balancing the game out, managing themselves well overall. And we got a 4-0 lead here at the end of the second. So can't beat that. Let's hope again that the guys can come back out here in the third and tack a few extra ones on top of that to make sure that we let these guys know that we got their number, I guess, if you will, and that they shouldn't come around here because this is our home rink, where you can hear us roar and we bleed orange, right? That's what this says on the wall over here. So I'm just reading off the wall, but so we gotta live up to those expectations today and continue to rise up here as we try to get another win to start the season off. So anyway, we'll go ahead and give it a minute here. Again, we got Zam maybe just took its first full pass, so probably got a good 5 or 6 passes left for the Zam. So we'll pause up here the sound here for a moment as we wait for the Zamboni to finish up and get ready to start the third period. And thanks again for everybody being here and joining us again for the stream today as we get this young season kicked off with these guys. Okay, folks, we're getting some noise in here as we get ready to start the third period. Don't mind the board, it's a little off. Looks okay at number 7, Ariane, off the face-off there with number 22, Eason, and number 12, Jake. Eason enters the zone, puts the puck down in the corner, puts some pressure on, getting some support from Ariane down on the other side. Littleton player moves up the zone, but broken up there by Jake, and getting some support again from Eason. He gets it down to Jake off the turnover, and we got Eason coming to the net with a shot that just goes just wide. Littleton comes into the out of the zone here with some pressure from Ariane as they come down into our zone. Players coming with some speed, gets a shot which is blocked up into the netting by Matthew McCaslin there. We'll get a face-off, most likely going to be in our defensive zone since it went off Matthew there. Okay, face-off, folks, comes back behind the net and moved behind the net up here to number 12, Jake, who moves it up here to number 78, Merrick, and finds Rome. Rome tries to find Merrick coming to the net. Good look there as he just missed him there. Puck comes up to the point here to number 16, Austin, and takes a shot. Rebound comes into the corner. Rome's going to try to pick it up there and mixing it up with some support from Merrick, who's going to move it back down low here. And getting some support down there from number 28, Nolan, fighting for the puck. And Merritt coming over here to sport it in the corner. Puck comes out here and again dumped back down by Nolan. Rome's going to pick it up in the corner here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to try to cut back. Finds his way to move the puck out here to Nolan, who gets the puck again back behind the net, getting some support from Merrick. Puck comes on the boards there, and here comes Rome and Merrick fighting for the puck. Rome tries to bring it back to the middle. Does, but it comes to the point here and shot out with the rebound popping right out in front. The net is off. So it looks like we're going to get a face-off in the offensive zone here and a change for some of these guys. Good shift there for the boys to get started. 14:34 to go in the third period here. 4-0 Hyland Hills. Face-off, we got Finn, we got number 9 on the face-off there. It was Andrew, pressured by number 10, Jake. Littleton's going to take an icing here as they shoot it all the way down, so we'll come back down in the Littleton zone for a face-off. 14:23 to go in the third period. 4-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, off the face-off here, we got Andrew. Gets it over here to Finn, who's going to come down in the corner, battling for the puck, getting some support from Andrew. Puck comes back down behind the net, pressured by number 10, Jake. Littleton finds a way to move it up out of the zone here. Players skating it up through the neutral ice, dumps it in deep. Chased back down there by number 16, Austin. Austin's going to get it up here and try to pick it up in the corner here as he's going to work it up to number 11, Finn, who takes a hit on the boards there from a pinching defender. Okay, here come our guys. Finn again coming up out of the zone here with number 16. That's Austin picking it up behind the net. Finn still fighting for a puck down low there with Austin and helping out. We got Austin moves the puck back down to the boards here, getting some support from Finn as the Littleton player moves it back down in the defensive zone and up the boards here to get some support from his teammate. Hit on the player from Littleton by number 2 there. That was number 2, Jameson, with a nice hit up there on the boards. Here comes number 9, Andrew, coming to the net. Looks like he's going to try to get a shot as he works through the defender. Moves it to the center of the ice, where Jake's going to chase it down and put it back down deep. Littleton's going to regroup with the puck, but throws it up the boards, kind of errant pass, but still finds a way to get it up out of the zone. Pinched by Corbett, breaks up the play. Jake's going to move it back up the boards, but picked up by Littleton as they enter the play. Corbett makes a nice play there up near the center of the ice, excuse me, the center of the zone. And picks up another play there, pass coming to the center by Littleton. Number 12, number 12, Jake moves it across and they put it down deep here, chased down by Corbett, getting some support from Jake, who puts it down deep again And getting some more support from Ariane, who's going to chase the guy down in the corner and put some body. Play comes out here to number 22, Eason, who's going to try to move it across here to, I believe that's Deacon. He dumps it in deep, back down to the corner, and pressured by number 28, Nolan. Play comes back into the zone, picked up by number 71, Deacon. That was Deacon, who moves it up here to number 28, Nolan, who finds Rome coming up the ice here. Just missed him just by a hair as those guys are looking to connect kind of on a stretch pass there. Here comes the puck up out of the zone, picked up by Nolan, who's going to find Merrick up the ice here. Let's see if that goes for an icing. No icing. Pressured by number 87, Rome down there as the puck comes out to the point, picked up by Deacon, who's going to try to keep it deep, but the puck gets broken up and comes out here to Matthew McCaslin. Pressured by Rome here, puck comes back out to the neutral zone, down to Deacon, who's going to pick it up back down and take it into our zone, throw it across to Matthew. Puck comes swinging around the boards there and is going to come up and back to the Littleton player, who dumps it back into our zone. Deacon gets it back across to Matthew, who's going to move it up here to Nolan, who's got Merrick with some speed, and Rome just ahead of Rome again, just by a split, small amount, very small amount. I'm telling you, we're getting really close here for these guys to connect for sure. Okay, face-off in our defensive zone here. Littleton wins the draw back to the point. Guy's going to get a shot from the point, and T-Bird makes a stick save right off the end of that stick. You could hear it hit the stick. Very nice save by Talon there as the puck was coming up, rising up high from the point there. Here comes Deacon, number 6 is Noah, who moves the puck across and up the boards here to number 10, Jacob, who gets the puck down deep, pressured by Finn. Littleton moves it across D to D. The defenseman works his way back into the zone for a regroup. Pressured by Finn. Finn's going to break the play up there and find a loose puck. Looks like Jacob's there to support, but the play scoots out of the zone, back up here to neutral ice, and picked up by number 9, Andrew, who's got the puck. Moves it back across here to number 16, Austin, who gets it up the boards. Jacob looking for a hit on the boards there. Littleton moves the play across here and dumped in deep by Littleton, picked up down in the corner by number 16, Austin. Austin takes a hit. Littleton's got the puck. He's going to try to move it up high. Dumps it back down deep. Where we have number 6, Noah, putting some pressure on the puck, helped by Andrew. Andrew's got the puck, comes out in front, just gets caught up in the Littleton player's feet. Everything's okay there. He's still got the puck again. Let's see if he can work his way up out of the zone. Getting collapsed down here, but still finds a way to move the puck out of the zone for a change here. Littleton's got the puck in the neutral zone. He's going to try to move it up on us here with some forecheck coming by Jake, who almost finds a loose puck. Eason there to support the play. Comes back down here to number 16, Austin, who's going to pick it up back behind the net. Makes a nice move, cut back, works it up the boards and out of the zone to the Littleton player in the neutral zone. He's going to try to work it back to the middle. Nice pass there by the Littleton player to find this guy in the middle of the ice. But lots of guys coming back to support the puck there, as you can see. Shot by Littleton there just gets kind of broken up as he was coming to the net. Didn't get quite a full shot, but it looks like we're going to take an icing call here. Get a face-off back in our zone. So we got 9:14 to go in the third period. 4-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, folks, back to live action. We're going to face off here in the defensive end, picked up by Jamison in the corner. Puck comes out here to the Littleton player. Jamison's going to work it back up out of the zone and see if he can find a loose puck. He's got some legs here. Littleton player picks it up and is going to move it back up the ice here. No icing as Corbett almost picked that one up earlier in the play, but he's going to pick it up behind the net. Here he comes up the boards with some speed. See if he can take it wide here, which he does. Coming back to the net, he's got Rome right out in front. Rome tries to catch it on the backhander there. He's a little behind him. He's got the puck down in the corner now. Let's see if he can come out of there with a little bit of control. Corbett's trying to work it up the boards here, getting some support as Littleton works their way up out of the zone. Pressured by Merrick. Littleton dumps it in deep. And Jamison's going to pick it up in the corner there and work it up to number 28, Nolan, who's going to find play gets broken up by Littleton. Back down behind the net comes Jamison. He's going to work it up the boards here to Rome, who gets a nice pass up from Jamison. He's coming around the outside. Makes a little pass over there to Merrick, who shoots a shot on net. Rome's pressuring hard down there on the boards. Going to try to work for the puck. This guy works it up and out of the zone. Rome's got it here again. Oh! Takes a shot from the side there. Here comes Littleton down. He's going to get a shot on net, but that goes wide and up over the net. Here comes Rome on the boards. He's going to try to chop it up and out of the zone, but it gets broken up. Let's see if he can find it out. Puck is loose. Littleton's got it. Puck down in the corner, comes out of the zone here. Littleton's got it in the neutral zone. They're going to try to get it back deep, and they do. Puck comes wheeling right back around behind the net, behind T-Bird. He went back to try to play it, but he was coming pretty quick there. Picked up on the boards there by number 10, Jacob. Takes a little hit, but finds a way to pick up the puck again and coming up out of the zone with some speed. Here comes Jake. He's going to try to put it deep here, as he does. Puck comes down behind the net, picked up by Finn. Getting some support. Jacob's still fighting for the puck down there. And the puck comes up and out of the zone over here to number 71. That's Deacon, and moves it across to number 16, Austin, who gets it up to Andrew coming into the zone. Andrew takes a shot, but gets blocked by the Littleton defender. Here comes Littleton. They're going to get it deep again. They've been doing a lot of dump and chase on us today, so you can see that they're trying to get the puck deep and make us do some work on our own end. Puck comes out here to number 16, Austin, who's working his way up the boards, takes a check up near the blue line. Littleton's kind of double teamed in there and gets the puck, comes out of the zone. Player's going to enter the zone, which it looked like it could have been offside, but they let it go. Littleton man is working up here high on the outside of the zone. Gets a dump shot back into the corner, where we're going to see number 16, Austin, fighting for a puck there, getting some support from number 22. I believe that's 22, Easton with the puck. Gets it up to Jake. Jake's coming down in the corner with some speed. Does a little cutback move. Going to look for a man high up in the point, but it's number 16, Austin, who works it down to the corner. Back up front here to number 7, Ariane, who tries to get a shot on net, but just can't put it in. Shot from the point from number 6, Noah. Noah's going to try to keep it in here on the point. Littleton comes up out of the zone, but we're going to have an offsides play here as Nolan tries to dump it back in deep. All right, so it looks like we're going to get Nolan, Merrick, and Rome with Corbett and Jamison. All right, folks, here we go. Face-off at center ice, and we got a 4-0 game with 5:57 to go here in the third period. Corbett breaks up the play here on the point, and Rome's going to support that and try to get it up out of the zone. He does, with the help of Merrick. Merrick comes up and gets the play broken up as they come back down here to Jamison into our zone. Jamison's going to work it back down and find Rome with a nice little tip pass up out of the zone. As the guys were moving quick there, back down here to Corbett. Corbett's going to move it up here to Nolan, who gets a deflection pass off his feet, which comes back to the Littleton player, who's going to come back down low and move it up the glass, up and out of the zone. Corbett tries to make a play, but it gets kind of broken up in somebody's feet there, and the play is just kind of caught up in these guys' feet. Real messy here. Great save by Talon. All right, so Rome's open here up in the center of the ice. He's got a pass coming his way, but just misses it as it comes through the center for an icing. Okay, folks, 5:12 to go, third period, 4-0 Hyland Hills. Defensive zone faceoff comes back on the boards here to number 2, Jamison, who's working it up the ice. Gets broken up here by the Littleton player who's coming hard and wide around Corbett. Gets a shot just wide of the net. Picked up by number 2, Jamison, who's going to work it up here to number 11, Finn, who's coming up out of the zone with some speed. 1-on-4 though, so Finn's going to make a smart play and dump it deep right on the net here and try to create some chaos. He does, as he creates a Corbett turnover there, as Corbett takes a hit up on the blue line there as he was trying to break up the play. But here comes Andrew as he breaks up the play. He's got some speed coming right back down at you. He's going to dump it in deep, looking for Finn around the other side. Finn picks it up in the corner. There's a little hit there picked up by Jacob, who's going to bring it back down behind the net to Finn. Let's see if Jacob can find it. He does. He's got a man out front. He's looking. Oh, we just missed him, but he was looking. Shot from the point just goes wide. Picked up by Andrew behind the net. Andrew lays a little body and getting some support from Jake down there, who gets in a hit, and Corbett's going to keep it, or try to keep it in on the point, but they do get it out there, so Littleton's coming out. But great job by Jamison to break up the play there and get it back up the ice here to Andrew, who takes a shot broken up by the Littleton defender, who's going to skate it up out of the ice, out of the zone. Pressured by number 7, Ariane, as the play gets brought down by Littleton into our corner and behind the net by number 17. Andrew's going to throw it up the ice here to dead space into the neutral zone and get a change. Chased down by number 12, Jake, and Ariane there to support with number 22, Easton, up high. Puck comes out here to the neutral zone to number 71. That's Deacon, who's going to go ahead and move it up here to Ariane. Ariane's going to move it back over here to the Littleton player. Play comes back down into our end, picked up by Talon, who's going to dish it over there to number 71, Deacon, who moves it up the boards here and out of the zone for an offsides. .321 to go here, 4-0 in the third. As Hyland Hills has got the lead. McCaslin comes back up, gets the puck up near the blue line, tips it up here to number 12, Jake, who's going to move it across to number 7. That's Ariane battling for the puck. Littleton puts it down deep, and it's going to be picked up behind the net here by number 71, Deacon. Deacon moves it back around the net here, and reverse court here by Littleton as Ariane's going to chase the puck up out of the zone as Littleton's going to regroup up here up in the neutral zone. Easton chasing it down there is going to get a little pressure and break up the play, getting some support from Jake as he chased them back down in their zone. Aaron pass there by Littleton almost came right back out in front, but does create a turnover for Easton, who finds the puck. Nolan picks it up and tries to dump it deep, and he's battling for a puck along the boards, getting some more support from Easton. All right, so here comes, looks like Easton putting some pressure on the puck down low there, and Littleton's coming up out of the zone. Man skates it in, dumps it deep. Reverse by Matthew there, up the boards here. Tipped by the Littleton players, so no icing. Let's see if Rome can put some pressure on the play with Nolan down here. They do. Rome's got a puck here back behind the net, which gets kind of deflected up quickly by the Littleton player. Turnover, nice pass by Rome there to Nolan, who gets a shot right on net. So a nice little quick turnaround off the turnover and quick pass and shot. Here comes another little bit of pressure here by Rome as they turn the puck over to the point. Not able to keep it in is number 6, Noah there, but he controls the puck and is going to work it back down, try to get it deep here, but Littleton's going to try to work it up out of the zone. Noah's got it here, throws it back across to number 16, Austin, who dumps it in deep. Chased down by number 10, Jake, back down behind the net. 1:32 to go in the third period. 4-0 Hyland Hills. Shot from the point, just hits the outside of the net there. Bouncing around behind the net, picked up by Merrick and shot on net for a hold by the goalie. 1:21 to go, third period, 4-0 Hyland Hills. Okay, folks, 1 minute, 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Got Finn keeping the puck down deep there, but it's going to go up out of play into the background there. So, again, 1:13 to go, third period, 4-0 game here. Good effort by the boys here. I think a consistent effort overall. Still trying to find the, the flow for our game as a team, I think, overall. But I think that they're still doing a lot of good things, which shows in the score here today and how they're performing. Faceoff gets tied up and brought back down here in the zone where it's chased down by Jake. Littleton player moves it up on the wing here. He's going to try to find an outlet through the center of the ice. Play gets off a foot, but picked up by Littleton and carried into the Hyland Hills zone. Great job by Austin down there, breaking up the play, stepping up as he usually does, working hard. No call or anything like that down there, just some good, hard defensive work by Austin. So great job down there by him, stepping up, breaking up the play. As the play comes back down in the corner, Austin's going to pick it up. Going to work it up strong on the boards here, back down and picked up by Andrew, who tries to continue to work it up. So you can see we're just trying to eat the clock here, 33 seconds to go. finish her up. Let's just try to get out of this period here with the victory and maybe the 4 goals. Brought up off the Finn's skate here back to the Littleton defenseman, who's going to bring it back down to his zone, chased down by Jake. Littleton moves it up the boards here. We got about 17 seconds to go. Littleton dumps it in deep, back down there behind the net. It comes to number 6, Noah. Noah brings it up here to Finn. Finn's going to throw it up the boards. Littleton's got a shot from the point coming here. Ooh, just goes wide. Rebound comes out front. Great save by Talon. I don't know if you can see that blocker come swinging in there. Okay, we got a nice little shutout for Talon there. And I tell you, not even an easy one there, because at the very end, he made an amazing blocker save right down low and literally picked up that puck as the man came around the net. So good win for the boys there, 4-0. Little extra action at the end, nothing to worry about. 4-0 win here at the end of 3. You guys did good today, defending the home ice, coming out here and getting the victory. So we'll watch the handshake here as we wrap up. Looks like everything's all good to go. And again, good victory for the guys there, hard fought. You know, I think they're working on, again, just finding each other, finding the continuity that you'd hope for with the new team. But they are winning and they're doing good things so far, so you can't beat that. And great shutout by Talon here with the 4-0 win over Littleton today. So great job by the guys here as the fans give them a nice round of applause for a well-played game. A good, clean game for the guys from Littleton coming up here to play us today. So great job by them, and great job by our guys Hyland Hills as well. And good job by the families and friends here coming out to join us for the game. So that's going to be about it, folks. We are back, I think, next weekend. We have a tournament, so we'll have a lot of games coming up in that weekend. Everybody gets Sunday off tomorrow, so I think we got a lot of folks who are excited to have a day off and just relax with the family. Take maybe the day off to just chill out a little bit and take a break from hockey and other things as we get ready for another busy week. No problem. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, we're all set to wrap up here, but good job by the guys. 4-0 win here. Outshot them 28-11. And great shutout by Talon here to wrap it up. So that's it, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. See y'all next time.